Hi, it's Mark from Mark of the Cyberbeast, and today I'm going to give you a product update and some of the products we've been recently evaluating, tell you what's been going on, and also let you know that we've been in contact with the companies to give them our input and try to see what's going on. So the first thing I want to make sure I tell you guys about is that these products that I get and test out for you, I'm giving you my honest reviews on them, but also if anything goes wrong with them, I want to let you know. Now, many of you know I use the Studio dash cam and also the rear mount, high mount camera back there. And I love this thing. And that's how I grabbed video of one of the thugs, or the thug in Atlanta, who greeted me with the two birds salute when I came into Atlanta. And I still love the Studio dash cam. I totally recommend that. But since the day I installed it, there is a warning that's on my screen. It does not affect anything at all with the vehicle or any of the use, but it's this little green warning, and they're aware of the issue. They're working to try to resolve it. But you know, it's just a little annoying message on the screen, not the end of the world. Now, the other thing too, I want to let you know about the Studio is I know when we did an update, one of the first updates actually, I believe, and it was black on the rear view camera. Evidently, it's kind of a common process every time there is an update of software, a revision update, that you'll have to software reboot, which is pressing and holding both wheels on the steering wheel, the right and the left wheel. Hold it at the same time for a few seconds, your screen will go black and it'll reboot. That gets your screen back on your rear view dash cam. So easy fix, but just something you guys need to know if you went ahead and purchased that Studio dash cam. And again, I still have the camera from the original one from Hand Show down here, which I could easily unplug and probably should. I just left it there for the heck of it because everything's going through the Studio. Okay. The other big thing I wanted to tell you about is about 2 weeks ago, we put on a bunch of EV parts, EV base parts, I should say, with the carbon fiber for the fenders and also for the rear bumper down here, okay? And I've since had to take them off, and here's what happened. I told EV base about it. They're going back to the manufacturer to let them know about it. The first thing I noticed was back here on the bumper, and you guys probably know about this, right here, where normally a truck, a hitch would be, but right here by the license plate, water pools right there. And that water got underneath the adhesive of the vinyl, and it started coming up. Also, same thing happened on the sides here. The water would pool over here, and it would start bubbling up. 2 of the 4 fenders started loosening up. The glue was not that strong, which in a way is good because it didn't leave any residue on here, but it's not like the PPF glue or any of the vinyl adhesives you put in the body. It's not that strong of an adhesive, but then again, that kind of adhesive will leave residue on your fender, right? So I'm glad it kind of didn't. So one of them actually back here, I think it was the passenger rear side here where I'm at, evidently there was a little bit of lip, and being on the highway going 75 or so miles an hour, because there's a highway here that the speed limit's I think 65 or 70, so I was going a good 75, peeled it right off, and it just looked nasty, just peels of it. I will say this, the carbon fiber look on it looked great. My wife loved it, I loved it. It looked good driving around town, but once it hit the highway, it came up. I think on the other side where the charging port was, that's what it was. It was the charging port door. That one started coming up, I guess, from the use of it. So I had to take this off. But the front too seemed like they were holding on just fine. So, I think they just need to get a better adhesive to use. I do still have the carbon fiber on this portion, on the sides, not on the top, but just on the sides, which kind of looks a little weird. So I'm probably going to take it off. But over here, the one on the tailgate, I removed because I was actually doing some work with this truck. I went ahead, one of our rental properties. I had to use the electrical outlet, and I had to cut some wood. That's why we've got some sawdust in here. Cut some wood. Need an extension cord for some heavy drilling. I couldn't use a cordless. And so that's why we've got some wood fragments over here. And just by having the wood on the tailgate lip right here, it kind of scraped it up a bit. And then the top, same thing. From the wind coming down, it just kind of ripped it right up. So I let EV Base know. Again, I'm probably just going to take this off because it looks goofy just being right here on the side. But it does offer some protection. It is kind of cool being carbon fiber. I cannot wait for the Cyber Gear Co. New fenders to come, because it's going to be a total fender replacement. It's going to look great. Now again, what you can do if you still want that carbon fiber look, you could bring it to a vinyl wrap shop near you, and what they're probably going to have to do is cut each section. They probably won't be able to go ahead and cut that in one piece, but that is something that they can go ahead and do if you want that carbon fiber look. It does make it look attractive, but again, it's something where, you know, it should probably be done by a professional, and you should probably go around the ends, because if it leaves any kind of lip up and you're going on the highway, it might go ahead and rip up. A follow-up on the light bar, still love it, looking great. Still waiting for my Cyberbeast OEM one from Tesla to come. But it's interesting, I'm trying to think of a way where I can have the OEM one up here and maybe build some kind of lift and actually have this on top of it, have them both running at the same time, with make it totally bright. So that's my idea. Just have to fabricate it, and I've got the resources. Got some friends, so that is something I'm actually really considering doing on that. Any other things I wanted to tell you about on here? Really, I think that's about it. One thing I will mention, you know how much I love my whiteout seats. Whoop. Well, I will tell you, they're still looking white. Believe it or not, they're holding up really well. Now I'm looking over, I guess, by the head portion. It's a little dark, maybe from you know, getting some of my gel and stuff on there. But as long as you keep it clean, those whiteout seats are holding up. They're holding up great. I'm surprised, especially the way I kind of keep things. But it just wipes right off. You go ahead and get any kind of dirt on there, it comes right up. In the front, I'm still rocking the Hand Show bumper, and also the Test Studio running boards, and the calipers, everything there. Everything else is still holding up real strong, going good, but it's just that vinyl wrap. And also to remind you about the Test Studio dash cam. And with all that's going on with the Tesla Vandals, I strongly recommend that, because it's another mirror in your vehicle to protect you and give the police evidence if someone were to come up to you and bother you, all right? So good thing is you keep sharing those videos of people bothering you and vandalizing trucks on X. We keep resharing that. And if you don't know, Mark the Cyberbeast is on X, formerly known as Twitter. Please go ahead and go in there, follow me, and take a look at some of the tweets. I'm always retweeting the videos and pictures from these vandals to try to get them arrested, and they've done a lot of them. This weekend, we have a big car show in North Myrtle Beach. It's actually going to be on Main Street on North Myrtle Beach. So tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to clean up the vehicle. I'm going to have to clean out the bed, because, again, I've got a lot of wood shavings in there. Wash it on down, get it all ready to look spiffy. And I believe it's like 10 to 3 or so, the car show. I still have to register, so I'll be doing that later today. But I'm going to go ahead and bring the Cybertruck there. And my buddy Marcus in Pensacola, he went to his local car show and he got best paint job for his polished Cybertruck. Shh, we won't tell him it's not paint. But I'm looking forward to going there and talking up the Tesla Cybertruck. I also have a special secret. I'm going to take video. I'm going to show you on a video next week, but EV Base supplied something really cool. It's a suction cup flag holder for back here in the rear quarter panel. So I've got that, and I'm gonna have my flag with my Doge flag. So I'm repping Elon there with my Doge flag. Awesome video from the event. We're gonna walk around and check out some other cool cars. Can't wait. It should be a pretty fun weekend. The weather here in North Myrtle Beach has been phenomenal, in the 70s. Great spring break time to come down. And remember, if you want to get your Cybertruck polished, don't forget Oliver's Metal Polishing is right here in the Myrtle Beach area. All you have to do is go on vacation for a week. Jeff's going to go ahead and polish your truck, and you're going to have a nice polished Cybertruck, which is much easier to clean, much cooler looking. And yes, I will say this, literally every single day I'm in my truck, someone stops me at a light or waves at me, and they always say, I love your truck, I love the way it looks, it's so shiny, it's like a mirror. So it's my disco ball on wheels, and that's just the look I like. So it's not for everyone, I get it. You guys have your wraps. I just saw a new Cybertruck here in the Myrtle Beach area, a white one, which is always cool. Anyway, Friday fun day. You guys have yourself a great weekend. I'll be back, and I'm going to see you next week. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you then.